Hello, hello. Excuse me. Hello, and welcome. Any Kerbal Space Program. Um, yeah, real excited about Kerbal Space Program 2 coming out next week. But figured, yeah, I anticipated a lot of differences, but some things probably ought to be similar. So that, right, it's kind of brushing up on some things. Maybe some docking, etc. Build some rockets. Sandbox mode, but maybe take some flights. Still, yet some may have never seen this, so there you go. Um, do I need that? Hmm, I just might not. See if that helps. Maybe a little bit. Yeah. So let's try that. Looks like I have audio. Hope I'm not whispering or screaming into the mic. We'll have to work that out. See. I'm gonna try that without this for a little bit. I don't know. Nah, it's a little better with them. It's right on the edge. Maybe I should move the monitor. Anyway, we're going to build some rockets, throw them in outer space, maybe visit a moon or a planet or two. Um, yeah, we'll see. Probably not a planet tonight, but I've been thinking of a new spaceship design. Um, I thought it had to be built in space, but I did a prototype that I actually was able to launch it from the ground. So, you know, sure, I didn't have all the, you know, settings set to maximum difficulty, so that probably helped a lot. Um, but yeah, otherwise, right, I could just launch it in space for that matter. That's probably not a bad idea. Um, yeah, it took like 6 trips to refuel it, but it looked like it would make it just about anywhere in the solar system, so it was kind of cool. So maybe we'll build that if we have time, but probably Kerbal Space Program 2 will be out by the time I get around to playing again. So so that would be cool. So this is the Kerbin that we're on. Where's our base? There, right there. I think that's the one. Yeah. Kerbal Space Center. The one we're at. There's a couple of different launch places that you can launch from. Some I'm familiar with, some I'm not. Um, anyway, got myself upside down probably. There's the moon. Yep, it's fairly simple to get to. Well, as far as that goes, it's the closest one. I'll put it that way. Not necessarily the easiest one to land on, because Kerbal's got two moons. The moon, Mun, whatever, moon, and Mimas. It's much smaller, a little further out, a little harder to get to, but easier to land on. Or at least last time I was there, wasn't so bad. It's very small. Has very low gravity. Oh, yeah, it's about as good as I can get right now without too much fidgeting. And then, of course, there's our star. But if you zoom out further, there are other planets and unknown objects, probably asteroids, things like that, comets that you can visit. They're a little closer than the other planets, but further than the moons. And right, there's two inner, uh, Moho and Eve, and there's an outer Duna, and Duris, maybe, if I'm saying that right. There's another unknown. And Jewel and Elu. Yeah. And that's the Kerbal solar system, as far as I know. Yeah, so cool. Let's build a rocket and go to the moon. The MUN moon. Yeah, should we go there and land? Well, it's, I say easy, but easy enough to just go loop around it, take a close look. Landing on it, yeah, it's challenging. Well, that would be a good, you know, yep, good thing to do. But maybe just some docking. I don't know. Let's go to the moon. Have to build a ship, or we can find one. See if there's one ready to go that we could just tailor. Something easy, something simple. We shall see. Oh, what are we doing? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Maybe we ought to not just say, hey, let's go to the moon. See if we can fly something. Um, those are cool. Goodness. There's a moon thing. Hmm. That's a lot of work. Let's see. What do we got here? Can use other ships too. That's cool. That's something a little more cool that I don't recall. Yep, I think he had to like tailor that. Hmm. It's in stock. What's ready to go? We can just put up there. A lot of cool stuff. Hmm. Oh, that's kind of cool. Hmm. What's this? Let's have a look see. I see. Not that, you know, I very cool. I just generally don't fly shuttles into space. I wonder why that is. They're pretty cool. Yeah, that'd be ready to go, I bet. I don't know. We could look and see. Does it got enough to go somewhere? Um, can't really see that, can I? Does that help me? No, it doesn't. Yep. That's gonna be a bummer. I think I'll be able to. That could be very detrimental. Gotta think that through. Because I'm playing in windowed mode, um, so that I can be able to see the streaming studio. Um, and if I put it in full screen mode, then just it blacks out everything. I know that's kind of weird, but didn't have time to fidget with settings if there's a setting that makes it stop doing that. And therefore, these little tabs that you can see along there. Oh, I could probably look over here. That's the one we're looking for. It's our delta V. Doesn't it show up over here? Sure. Oh, show all. Push that button. There you go. Says what each stage will get us. Thrust to weight ratio, which you want that to be above 1 for sure. And even that is a little, it's going to take off slowly. I think, I'm comfortable with 1.4, and even that's kind of a slow takeoff, I think. And that's just separation thrusters, which is cool. That one here in space. What's it got? 323 meters a second, delta V. What about in space? What? Vacuum? Show me that. 673. And what do we got? 2,000 down there. It's enough if everything goes right. I don't know if this is not really enough to go anywhere. This is sort of just a low Kerbal orbit, right? Maybe. I don't know if that is enough. Not the way I fly. I'm too wasteful. Let's see what else is available. What's that? 5 stages, lots of parts. What's this? Oh, this looks fun. Oh, it's not as big as I thought it was going to be. Not that big. Something looks like it'd go to the moon. I was like, I guess they're like pre-made landers. We're ready to go. Giddy up. Whoops. Put that on top of some big vehicle. Ferrying around it maybe. Good to go. What else we got? What's that? Something small. What's this? Ooh. Ooh. Just a satellite carrier? But something to go to the moon, huh? Yeah. That seems right. See, this will get you up into orbit more or less. Feels about right, between more than 2,000, but about 2,500-ish, and another grand to get you to the moon. But yep, we could have, it may be $2,000 to get there. Or maybe that'll go much further. I don't know. I act like I know what I'm talking about. Seem to recall a few things, but that looks really cool. That looks like a cool rocket. And I guess it's got all kinds of satellite stuff that'd be good to have orbiting out there. Yep, communication relays, all that. That's badass. Oh, but I wonder. Oh. We'd have to save it and then pop it up like. Does that lander fit on the top of that? I think, is there what, the merge? I wonder if that would work. I did this and merge it. Not sure that's how that's supposed to work. That's the bottom stage, or a different type of bottom stage. That's it. We're out of stock rockets. It's this one. Let's open a new one. And I wanted to open the one that I was... This one, yeah? Load it. Now we're talking. I think. Huh. Not sure what this... Yeah. Could make a satellite or a station out of it by docking things to it. Does it say anything on it? Yeah, space station. Right, you launch that, you could dock to it or add modules to it. It's pretty cool. Wonder, I bet we could modify that real quick. Just take the top off that and put a capsule on it. Or that lander. That'd be alright. Oh, can I get to it? What am I looking for over there? Isn't there a button that takes me to there? Like I could do something like that. Make that a sub-assembly. Has that got enough boost on it? Oh, did I put it on there right? What's it got? Oh, it's only got... Yeah, it's just get a space station. It's carrying a lot of weight. So that's a good thing. I mean, it's enough to get a lot of weight into orbit. That's what I want. I can't just put a capsule rocket to get me to the moon. But I could probably use that. Is there something better? There's probably something better. Something that says moon rocket. Orbiters. Moon Explorer. Oh, we were looking at that already. But maybe that's what we need. Maybe that's it. Looks like enough to get you to orbit. Enough to get you to the moon and back. Landing gear to set you down. I think that's it. I think we're ready to go. Let's venture out. Parachute. Golden. We're ready to come home. Got an astronaut ready to go. Jeb. Jeb wouldn't let us down. Yep. He's ready to go. It's an eager beaver. Huh. They say this will do it. It's got it in its name. Let's see, what's it say? PT Moonsploiler. Moonsploiler. I'm sure I'm not saying that right. No frills. Super economy class launcher. Launch from moon. Mimus even. Batteries, fins, and science soil sold separately. Ooh. It may have some stability issues, you think? Huh. As well as, yeah, I probably use some batteries, and it's got a solar panel. Should we fly that contraption? Ready to make it out of the box. We got Acme printed on it somewhere. That's pretty good. It's way up there. Can we get you to... Hello? Oh, it's because I'm over here looking at the pilot. Why are you screaming? Wait a minute. How do I get back? I figured it out. Lower that down a bit. Doesn't have to be way up there. Probably come down a little more. Be up there swaying in the wind. I did want a big rocket, and this will, I'm sure this is like, well, it says it'll go to Minmus, so if we go to the moon, we should have plenty of juice. But that's probably for someone who's talented, knows what they're doing, who's ready to go. Oh, there's only 3 landing gear. I think I want to replace that for 4. If I do that, then might increase the mass a bit. More than it was designed for, huh? Let's see what else we got. Is there one that says a better rocket to the moon? Muna. But that's the one that's just, it launches a satellite, but that doesn't mean I can't. Oh, it's got a bunch of juice to it. Huh. Do a Frankenstein thing, right? Could have built one from scratch at this speed. Sitting here mulling the stuff over. Could have been halfway to the moon already. Jeez. What else? We already looked at that one. It's a good one. What was the Kerbal X? That looked pretty cool too, but that, I think that was just, what was it? Ah. Ooh. Huh? Oh. What's going on here? So these are the first stage that will fall off. Why does that look like very little? What the heck's going on here? Well, wrong thing. Wrong thing. Show us this. Plenty of kick to get us moving. I'm not getting, okay, yep, so, right, those are going to be only to get us up to about the speed of sound-ish. They'll fall off, and well, that motor continues on to give us a whole bunch of go until you don't want to go no more. And probably, yep, that looks like landing gear. Looks like batteries. One of the most successful rockets that can be ordered from a catalog. Yep, despite the original design having been meant for a plastic model, it's proved itself quite dependable as a full-sized craft. Yeah, I think let's fly this one. I like 4 landing gear though, but maybe 3 is, it's, you're never going to find a flat place really to land, ideally. I mean, maybe, I don't know, but it's more stable with 4 gear, certainly. I'm more comfortable with 4. How do I change that? Is it this button? No. That's not the right button at all. That one. Something like that. Is that facing the right way? Doesn't feel like it. Let's look at it. Yep, that's going the right way. What's underneath? Hey now. Ooh. Yeah, that looks fun. Yeah, this is going to end in disaster. For sure. Let's do it. I'm excited about that. And we can take 3. So we get a scientist, a pilot, and an engineer. All y'all. Get out there and do stuff. Love it. I may have to move over a bit. It's all ready to go too. Oh yeah, there's all those new features that you can like have cargo and stuff, yeah? Inventory. And now you have parachutes. Wow. See, that would save a lot of Kerbals. Good idea. Jetpacks. Man, stepping out into space again. I've been out there. Been brave. Me, not personally. But yep, get them Kerbals out there and have them do stuff. Teetering on the edge of the abyss. Let's get out there. This looks like a pretty good rocket. Kerbal X. No guarantees. Does this all look right? I think so. Let's check our staging, yeah? Yeah. First stage, all the rockets go off at once. That's probably a good idea. But it's going to only ideally get us up to 258 meters a second. Right around the speed of sound. And we're going to lose those. Well, that's going to drop off. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Alright. First stage, ignite. Then let those go. I think we can do those simultaneously nowadays. And with that thrust to weight ratio. Well, because otherwise it's a tap, right? I'll leave it as is. So I gotta remember ignition, let go of the rocket so it can go somewhere with that. And then, right, when all these outer motors burn out, we're going to jettison those. Score. They all go at once. Ah, there's 2 jettisons. I see. So we're going to lose 2 of them after the first 258 meters a second, and then go for another. Wait a minute, no, I think those are silly. Those are the ejection thrusts, right? Maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll lose those, then the other 2 will burn out. We'll lose those, or they may burn out together and we just have to stage them separately. Sometimes a smart idea, especially when they're right up against the craft without any motors to push them away. That might get... So we'll lose 2 at a time? Okay. Then we gotta stage that to ignite the upper stage motor, which only has 650 delta V. Doesn't seem like this rocket's going to go anywhere, really. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. Maybe I have it set for all sea level. Doesn't change. There you go. Oh, well, that's for... Wait a minute. That's much better. Okay. That'll get us to the moon, right? Our final stage will be up in vacuum. That's got plenty of juice to get us to the moon. If we're lucky enough to land and take off and bring us back, and yeah, if we're lucky. For a skilled pilot, certainly. Um, for Jeb with me at the command, we'll see. Right? Um, Probably Jeb would be better off. I just let him do it himself. We'll see. Some days are better than others, as you know. But that's plenty to get us there and back and land. Um, if not, then there'll be a rescue mission to be had. That happens. And even like we could get him back and he'll be stuck in orbit. Wasn't quite enough to get him low enough to catch the atmosphere to aero brake. We better get this launched. Just sitting here chatting it up. It's a cool rocket. Let's fly it. Yeah, fly already, man. Jeez. Save and continue. Save and continue. What happened? I hit the wrong button. At least we saved and continued before I left the building. Because the button I hit wasn't the launch button at all, was it? Turns out it was the exit button. The launch button's right next to it. So let's do that. Alright, let's try this. May have to adjust some stuff. Giddy up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move myself over. Boy, I got the UIs turned way up. Let me see here. Is there anything I can do about that? Yeah. I don't know if that's a good idea. That's not what I'm looking for, right? Nothing changed. I don't think that's what I wanted to happen. Probably ought to leave that where it was then. What am I looking for? Size of these guys. I think I can control that, can't I? Huh. Maybe just not from this screen? Maybe it's further down? Yeah, right? That changed some stuff. Is that too small? I can't read anything now. It's a good thing I opted to wear my glasses. Where was that? Oh, there's these. Somewhere around in there. Maybe 100. I'll get myself to join them somewhere. Oh, I guess I could always move that over too. Where was that? Nav ball. Oh, I don't want that small. Kind of need to see that. 100's fine. left and right. Move that over though, yeah? That's good enough. Don't need to mess with it too much. Good. What's it look like in there? Have a look-see around. Can't see much inside here. Hey, is that Bill or Bob? Not sure. Is that Bill or Bob? Not really sure. Nice hatch right there. That's cool. There is a cool thing that you can do in here, because none of these switches work, or buttons. It'd be cool if you could control what am I trying to say? The navigation hoo-haws. I can't remember, right? Like go prograde, retrograde, those things. Radially out, radially in, things like that from in here. RCS, it'd be great if you could turn that on from in here. SAS, that'd be great. Some stabilization right from inside here. That'd all be cool. And this works, I believe. I don't know if that does, but that does. And this does. Tells you how fast you're going. And I think that's just about it, except for you can throttle up from in here, I believe. Yes. Alright. We've throttled up. You see the clouds out the window. Ground's that way. Sweet. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Oh, you see a lot of the ground if I zoom out like that. And zoom back in. I don't understand. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'd be getting impatient too. You know, I think we're good for launch. Yeah, go and all that. Feels like we ought to be. Let's get out of here. Push a button. So we're gonna go up, and then we're gonna go that way. That's kind of small. Like I said, it's all right. Don't need it so much. It's not that important, is it? Maybe. It can be. Watch, this probably isn't even gonna go anywhere. Right? Can't see. We're totally throttled up. Jeb took care of us. Oh, that's not Jeb. Is that Jeb? That's Jeb. Yep, Bill and Bob. There they are. So that you figure it out. I think we're good. Good to go. Ready for it. Maybe I should move this over a little more. Just out of the way. Yeah, we'll launch. It's probably going to be a total disaster. Not get anywhere. But I guess that's where we're headed. We're going to go up and head that direction. But that's going to get us in orbit. We'll go around the planet. And when we come out the other side, we'll kick it. Some adjustments in between there. That ought to work. Lickety split, quick as you can. Let's do it. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch. Oh, hit it again. Let it free. Oh, we should turn on the stabilization thing. These things. If you could pick these things while we're inside, that'd be cool. How you doing? A little nervous. Yeah, me too. How you doing? Nervous. Yeah, me too. Look at the speed go. We're probably ready to separate here pretty soon. Yeah, that was a separation. We'll get rid of all of them. Right after another. Oh, we didn't want to get rid of those. Well, that's too bad. Here, you know, out of it, you know, that was just me being ignorant. Let's just pull it back. We might even make it from there. But I'm not, you know. We got the whole, you know, rewind to where when things were good. Right? Yeah. All right. Um, what do we do different? Oh, we got to throttle up. Let's do it from out here. The shift button. Bring our throttle up. You see that over here? To 100%. Could probably bring that back a bit after launch. Let's see how she flies, though. Everybody ready? 3, 2, 1. Launch. Oh, I hit it again. Didn't like it. That was a lot of wasted fuel. Oh, our stabilizations. That comes in handy. We probably could start to turn. There's a mountain out here. Kinda, is that the one? I think, yeah, it's got this. There's the one over here that's about to come into view. That one, maybe. That away mountain. Kind of match its slope. Oh, I should have got rid of those a long time ago. Oh, I did it again. Silly goof. I was excited about the mountain. I'm gonna rewind it. We might make it still, but I keep hitting the wrong button. It's just practice, you know. That was practice. This is the real one, right? Those were all simulated flights. Are you ready to go? No delay. Just go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we gotta throttle up. We'll make it this time. Again, I forgot to put on the stabilization system, but it's gonna be okay. Right? We're moving pretty good. It's got a lot of thrust. It was like 1.98 to 1, something like, or just. The thrust to weight ratio was. Get rid of those. Get rid of those. Keep those. We can throttle back a little bit, maybe. I'm gonna start pitching over. Just using that, what is that, my D button? Yeah. That away mountain. And that's the way we want to go. We'll get rid of those. Now, see if we can tilt ourselves over a bit. Where are we at? Probably take a look-see where our perigy's at and maybe do a correction here in a moment. So let's get over to the map, hit the M button, swing things around, or apogee I should have said. Gosh, he's so dumb. Golly, that's going up to 32, 33. We're gonna see if we can get that to climb a bit more before I kill the engines. Might even be able to just drift right out there with a bit of luck. No, we're not that lucky. I want to get it up to, 100,000 or so. And also you see the time to get to there where my cursor is at, the AP, the apogee. That's growing. That's a good thing. How much fuel we got? We got good fuel. It's gonna be alright. Yeah, we're moving now. We can get it up there quite a bit. Give us a little elbow room. Good. I'm gonna kill the engine. Z? Or is it X? X. Oh, we weren't even going full throttle, right? I could have juiced that up. I could have juiced it up a bunch. So what we're going to want to do, since I've killed the engine, relight it here in a moment, but put a maneuver mode node there in which kind of figure out how long we need to burn the motor in that direction to establish an orbit. Something about there that we'd have 138 and 133. That's pretty good. So we'll keep that. I'm going to get 1014 meters a second 2 minutes from now. I better get my ship turned onto that maneuver mode. You know, I didn't check about that. What kind of maneuvering system we had in this ship. It's probably just got the internal capsule, what are it, reaction wheels. Yep, I don't even think we have an RCS system, do we? Let's try it. Nope, no RCS system. Oh, that's going to be fun. Trying to land. Eh. So I can't really see that. That's too bad. That's going to be kind of important too. Huh. Can I move it up there? Yep, it will be at the node in 1 minute 4 seconds. Read that down there. What does it say? Boy, that doesn't look in focus at all, does it? Or is that just me with bad eyesight? I believe that. Doesn't really look in focus, does it? Unbonk yourself. That's a horrible camera. Really? Or maybe it's fine. No, they look clear. I do not. That's alright. It's fashionable. But how long is the burn time? I probably should have started by now for sure. Jeez, we're going for it. I was probably way late. We'll find out. I can't see it through my bar. I can't. Yeah, I got problems. Oh wait, can I do that? That doesn't change anything. Good. Oh yeah. Good. That was pretty good. Not bad. I think Z? No, X. Boom. And of course with the camera flipping like that means we got into orbit. And down over here, well, actually a little shy. We could go a little more. There, that's plenty. But we're lopsided. It's okay. Lopsided is normal. Got a nice orbit. We can look at the map to see that's our actual orbit now. Our apogee, our highest point, 173. It says meters. Oh, I get a little closer, my friend. Bad eyesight. But yep, that's a comma, not a period, yeah. 173,000 meters. Kilometers. Yep. Or 133 kilometers above the planet's surface. That's good. Now all we need to do is pick our target. How much fuel? Practically nothing. In fact, you know what? That was bad of me. Oh well. It's just, Sandbox. We'll leave it in space. I shouldn't have. Yep. Just before we made it into orbit, I should have dumped that and whatever was left in it and used that motor to finish it off. Because now we're gonna just be leaving space debris behind. So we really need to get rid of it, and it'll just sit here in this orbit forever. In fact, I wonder. See, this is probably the fuel that I'm going to need to get me back, just barely get me back and not, and then all of our astronauts are just going to be stuck in space orbiting a big loop around the planet and the moon. But I was thinking about using what fuel I had left to drop it back down in the atmosphere and drop it and use our engine like we were supposed to finish off the orbit. I probably should, and let's do that, just so we can waste some time and fuel, and regret it later, things like that. What would it take to deorbit this? Is that what? Let's say 87 or 27. 87. It's got enough fuel to do it. It could totally do it. And that'll get... Yeah, and it still probably has a tiny bit left in it. Let's do it. See if I did this right. And then we'll just get rid of it. Thank you very much. Ooh, get away from it. How come... Is there another one I'm not seeing? How come the throttle doesn't go up on those? Do I have to activate them? Oh, geez. Stop. Go back to prograde. Now watch, I'm probably going to slam right into it. Maybe I ought to tilt one way or another. Maybe this way. No, that way. Where's Kerbal? Where's the planet? Right there. Okay. Let's do it this way. Get rid of that. How about right there? Add a maneuver with some giddy up in it. That's plenty. That's too much. Oh, come on. I probably passed it already. Alright, that's what it'll have to be. I think good enough. We're in orbit. We didn't slam into the rocket. I wasn't even paying attention. So we dropped it off and then just turned right around and hit hit our rockets right up. So we must have passed by it. If we were watching. I wonder how close we got. Anyway. We made it. Okay, now we have to do some maneuvers. We can turn that off. We have solar panels. Do we have to... Oh, they're attached to the side. That's not the greatest. That's okay. Should be enough, and there's probably a... stats there. Got plenty of juice. Should we turn the lights on? Where are the lights? There you go. Have a look-see from in the capsule. See the city lights down Kerbal. That's cool. He looks a lot more happy. He looks a lot more happy. Yeah, that's cool. Giddy up. Alright, so let's go to the, this could take all day. Don't want it to. Couple things we gotta do. We're gonna select the moon as our target, and now its orbit and our orbit are a little askew, and that's something we're going to want to try and fix. And there's an optimal place. Simmer down. There's an optimal place to do that, here or there. One's probably better than the other, but pick the closest one. It's going to tilt our orbit into the same plane as the moon, so helps increase our chances of intersecting. So we'll add a maneuver there. And we're going to use the uppy and the downy keys to pitch into it. So I want to try and align myself to see the difference so I can undo that. Alright, a little hard to see, but you can see that we're tilted up like that. I need to bring it down, so I'm going to grab this, see if this will do it. Yep, nope. Ah, that's hard to see. Hang on. Also, I guess where they flipped around is a good indication that you were there. Right? Somewhere pretty dang close to that, I think. Nope. A little back down. Probably around there. Looks like it kind of matches. Close enough. You could fiddle all day with these things. And when it comes right down to it, am I screaming in your ear? Sorry about that. When it comes right down to it, the fraction that you go, hitting your buttons on and off throws that out of whack a little bit each time anyway. But you can fiddle with these nodes till the end of time, make them perfect, and then try to make this perfect, and it's a lot of fun. We're not going to do that right now. We're happy with this node. Let's accelerate time and get us there. How do I do that? I forget. It's this button. Did I do it? I did. Warping. Slow it down there, mister. Let's get back over here to our SAS, and we can get off the map, in fact. Go ahead and have a look-see. Good. Great. Gonna burn for 3 seconds. 1 minute and 30 seconds from now. Okay. Meanwhile, I wanted to do something. Probably turn the craft in that direction. It turns pretty quick. That's a good thing. Probably go a little faster then. Oh, you only need to burn for 3 seconds, yeah? But that's a whole minute away from now. What do you want to do in that time? I mean, it didn't take us any time at all to get lined up. Sit here and wait for it. That's what you do. A lot of waiting. And you thought it was a long wait when we were just trying to get off the launch pad. Oh, we're about ready to go. I better get ready. I'm going to use the Z and X keys. Full on, full off. 3 seconds. Ready? We're getting there. We're almost there. A little early, a little late. That was my little early. This is a little late. See, I went a little over, right? I went 2.7 meters a second, delta V, over the theoretical change that I had entered. Let's see what it got us. Looks like we're pretty lined up. Pretty near. So let's get out here and have a look-see from above. See where the moon's at, right? And you kind of want to get it at about 90 degrees. Yeah. You're going to intersect it somewhere out over here. If we launch as we come around, as we see the moon coming up on the horizon, as we come around Kerbal here, we're going to be coming around this way. We get about right here. See the moon coming up on the horizon. We'll hit our engines somewhere just after that, which will extend this orbit right on out, somewhere in this area. And that's about where the moon will be by the time we finally float out there. So let's check it out. We'll grab us another maneuver, just sort of get it out there. Get it out to the distance there. Yeah, look at us. How nice is that? So right, that's about where the moon's going to be. And otherwise, if it wasn't there, I'd just have a loop going around, and I could adjust this back and forth along my orbit. I'd find it somewhere out over here. Yeah. Let's see, a little less maybe. Yeah, that looks like an interesting one. Could set up the kind of maneuvers that, like, if you know, that just it automatically just brings you back home. It's just a there, go around it, and come back kind of thing. Those are cool. But yeah, we just want to sort of get close to it, and then we'll catch it. You can get a little closer than that, I'd imagine. Could kind of play with it, tinker about. Could actually move it back and forward a little bit. But here, oh, it happens quick. Yeah, so that's going to put us within 58 kilometers of the surface. I like that. So that when we get there, if we were to do nothing, we'd zip on by and head out on this green orbit and just orbit forever. Right? But that's not going to happen. We're going to follow this trajectory, and when we get there, we'll do a retro burn, which will capture the moon, or capture us. Let the moon capture us. Insertion burn. See that? Not bad. Our plane is a little off, but it's close enough. Caught the moon. That in fact, right? You know, you really don't have to fix your orbit that much unless it's way bad. We could have gone with what we had and still intersected it, and you go into more of a polar orbit, which is good for the moon actually. So, you know. However, let's get us there. So let's forward time a bit. And I don't like hitting the warp to it, although that's probably the way to go at this point, because usually I have a much bigger ship and it takes a little more time to get to, you know, like, not a huge amount, but sometimes 15 seconds or more to actually get yourself there and stop your wobbles. Could be a half a minute or more. This one gets right into it. We got a 41-second burn. I don't want to overshoot it, but where are we at? Warped by 10. Yeah, to get through these next 3 minutes. Giddy up. Slow it down, buddy. Slow it down. I want to go like 20 seconds before. Yeah, 20 seconds before to 20 seconds after-ish. Hit the X and Z. Z for full throttle. We're ready to go. Let's get in. Let's maneuver it. Forgot to get on my maneuver. See how quickly? Excellent. That's so cool. Love this game. I think we're ready to go. Maybe a little early. Sure. It's us. We're doing it. See? There it is. It just came up a little while ago. I should have been in this mode. We could have watched the moon rise. We're headed there. Let's go. That's cool. I should have put in some extendable solar panels. Man, these are probably okay. Got plenty of electric power. Hitting the X button to stop it here shortly, and boom. Close enough. I'm either I'm 3.4 meters per second faster than our theoretical expected transfer, which, let me get up in here. Boy, those are glowing red hot. Some good motors. Nicely done. Can we see it from inside by chance? Nah. See Kerbal down there. Sweet. What's this? Shows you when you have your SAS on. And that you're in a retro. No. What? Stage. That's, yeah. Shows the SAS though. Just can't select or deselect, or the RCS, but you can throttle and unthrottle. Don't do it. Don't do it. Gives us our orbital speed and our bob, so we'll know when we're spinning. So yeah, we're just gonna hang out in this capsule for, whatever, 3 days. No, we're not. Let's get us there. Let's see where it landed us. Good. Get out of that. We're going there. Gonna even land. Check it out. Is that new? Sound effects like that? I don't remember those sound effects. For the gear. Maybe. It's just been a long time since I played. Wow. So the radio chatter, that's a mod. Maybe it's part of the mod. It gives you sound with that. And I totally, almost can't live without that radio chatter mod, especially since I don't listen to the soundtrack, the music, which is good music, but again, or not again, but you end up spending several hours in this game, and the audio track is not that long. It's not long enough. And it'll just, drive you mad. Yeah. That's why most people don't listen to commercial radio anymore, other than at work when there's nothing else to do. Given the option or the access to your own music, you'll listen to your own music. Yep. Not to say you wouldn't pick out some of the coolest songs that the DJ's playing. Not mocking all that. don't, don't get me wrong. I'm not dissing on radio, man. Heck no. Um, change the subject. Oh, we wanted to look at the map and see where we're going to end up at the moon. There we go. So maybe things didn't work out the way I wanted them to. Just a fraction of a second go a long way. What do we end up with? Nowhere close. We had planned to be much closer than that, didn't we? It's okay, we could make plenty of adjustments. But gosh, what went wrong? I wasn't that far off, was I? Touchy. It's touchy. In fact, probably just facing the direction and giving a little... Or maybe I went over. Let's see. Just give it a little... Oh. Wow, it goes so quickly. We passed right by it. Now let's go retrograde. Such a quick little... I didn't give it the full blast, did I? How do we do? Does that bring us closer? Am I reading the wrong thing here? Maybe this. Wait, no, that? No, that's not what I want. Is there a thing that... No. No, 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 no. What am I looking for? I don't know. What are you looking for? I want to be... Well, we can make adjustments later. Let's not wait for later. I can just push this button and get there later. Make later now. In fact, I can watch it all happen. Watch the world fall away. Bye, everybody. Bye. Yep. Still not going fast enough, are we? Is that too fast? I'm gonna miss it. Slow that down, buddy. It's coming in quick. Let's see where we're at now. Probably should have made some changes already. Go to the map. Find the button. It's that one. We're halfway there. Oh, I've been in... didn't matter. Whatever. What do I want to do? I think I wanted to see if I could get that to be closer, huh? By what? Maybe pointing right at the target. Is that my target button? No, it's not. Yeah, that is. Which, why isn't it going to it? Am I still in faster than... Yeah, I am. Slow down. Hitting the wrong button. I'm scared. Can't get a time to slow down. Thought I knew the right button to hit. Apparently I do not. Unless it doesn't work while that's on. Really? No, I guess. I mean, right. If you have this selected, you can't control the speed of time. Okay. I didn't know. And now I'm pointing at the target. Or if I just give a little juice. Did I get me any closer? Not really. Does it? A little bit. Huh. Shouldn't seem like it's gonna get that close. Keep going, man. Keep going. Because when we set it up, we were gonna get real close. We're gonna be 58. That's kissing it. No, something's wrong here. We've missed it by so far that... Actually, it looks like we're gonna slam right into it now. I'm not paying attention. Something's not right at all. What is... That's what we want. No, that's... We're within 300... I mean, we can catch it and all, but... I thought we were like at 58 kilometers above the surface. We were all set to go with that, and I only missed it by a fraction of a second, and yet we're like way off. Let's see. That's not the way. I'm just pointing the wrong way. Don't want to be pointing at the target to make that adjustment. Whatever. Actually, yeah. That's what I wanted to do. If I want to get closer, I need to accelerate right along the, more or less, the prograde. Well, yeah, let's put that closer and see what happens. Like if it was right here. That's plenty close. What's that? That's not much, is it? Not even a second of burn. Might as well get as close with the... Yeah, there we are. That ought to be right on it. Less than a second? I'll probably do a second and then that's full throttle a second. I won't do full throttle. Just go now. Get her there. That's enough. Alright, now when we get here, which will be any second now, as soon as I launch time to be all quick, we're going to put a maneuver, go retrograde, and close it in. Get the capture. Insertion. And that preps us to land. Nice. Currently out there. The moon will get over there. Where we're going. We'll come right in like this. Stop it dead. Then we'll land her. Get her on the surface. Let's do it. So let's speed up time. Well, in fact, I could do... I already went over that, I think, why I don't like the just go to maneuver, because it takes you to the maneuver, and I want to burn before the maneuver. Oh, it's 11-second burn. I could burn when I get there. But I like to make things difficult on myself, maybe. I don't know. And accidentally maybe hit the wrong button and go way past it. It happens. Let's see what that looks like. I mean, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's all coming together. So I think we're going to come in through along this back side here, right? It's headed that direction, cross space. We're coming more or less that direction. Yep. No. We're going that direction. Prograde. What? That's strange. I'm not moving anywhere. Oh, time's going by. So, oh, you know what? I missed it, didn't I? Sure did. Um. Where are we? Oh no, I didn't miss anything. What's going on? Well, it's 2 hours from now. Or did I pass it by 2 hours? No, I'm going to here. We haven't got to the moon yet. Gotta go through this, we enter the sphere of influence of the moon right here. It's gravitational influence right there. What's going on? Silly. Keep hitting the wrong button there. There we go. Advance some time. I know, I feel the same way. Okay, now you see it, right? I'm still moving along that trajectory. The moon's going along this one. This will be that combined motion. $40. Well, it's not going to take that long. We're going to speed right by it, huh? Oh, 35 minutes. A lot of waiting. It's a quick trip to the moon. Easy does it there, fella. Easy does it. Got 5 minutes, huh? What are we burning for? Just a few seconds, right? Like 11 seconds? So scary. You can easily, like, hit it. Time goes to, like, you can go through years in a blink of an eye if you keep hitting the wrong button. Slow her down there. Gotta check again. 11 seconds we're burning for, so I want to burn basically 6 seconds before to 5 seconds after. Can I see that? There we go. It's a whole minute away. Well, 30 seconds, but it is that far away. All right. Don't want to miss it. Was it? Can you? And then drop that down. You can go all the way like thousands of times a second, days. You know what I'm saying. Am I on the target? Maneuver. I'm there. Ready to go. Oh, I missed the cue, right? Here we go. Ready to kill the engines. Bang. How'd we do? We can close this. Looked like a pretty good job. Job done. 30, or that was 46, this is 28. Lopsided, that's alright. We can go anywhere. We gotta pick a place to land. Somewhere in the sun. I don't want to land in the shade. Somewhere up over here. Right over here in the middle. It's kind of good to look off across the horizon and see Kerbal. Maybe here as we come around we'll land over here. Yeah. Alright. Let's make that happen. Because we're just about there. We could take advantage of this. All ready to go. Oh, I don't want to bring it down that fast. Fact then, yeah, I don't need to do that at all. Bring this around over here. Oh, come on. Easy does it. Oh, what did I do? Too much clicking. Something like that. Maybe a little further. Alright. About like that. Ish. And we'll find a spot when we get there. Alright. I need to take a quick break. So I'll be back in a bit. Maybe I can just sort of leave that like that. Watching the Kerbins for a little bit. Alright. I'll be right back. Oh, had a sneeze. Yeah. All right. Actually, right. I'm gonna take a break. Get something to calm my nerves before we land this vessel on the, because this is really where the disaster will happen. We'll get there, everything will be great, or we'll go through some trouble, but get within just 5 feet of everything gone perfect up to that point, and just smash, boom, bang. But we'll see here momentarily. Give me about 10 minutes. Usually I'd go to the on a break scene, but that's so cool. I'm just gonna leave it like that, and you can sit here orbiting the moon for a little bit, um, and hopefully you'll get some cool views. Cool. I'll be back in about 10 minutes. All right. Right. Yeah, we got 16 minutes before the burn. I'll take up 10 of those. Whatever. All right. Got back a tiny bit early. It's all right. Might be able to move ourselves ahead to the launch. Or what are we doing? We're deorbiting, right? Going in for a landing. Somewhere out over here. Probably not right in that little tiny crater. We'll do some adjusting. If we're lucky, we get just beyond it. What do you think? That should be alright, yeah? Should be a good place to land. I think I've landed near there before, in this region, around this dark spot. Maybe it was some other dark spot. Here's us. Cruising along. Having a good time. Alright. I'm always nervous about upping the speed of time. Gets out of hand quick. Still finishing my cookie. This comes in handy. Is that what we want to be? Of course. It goes right to the maneuver. It's pointing the right direction. Bound to be. How long were we supposed to burn for? Was it a long time? 2 seconds. 1 second before, 1 second after. I don't think it's going to matter much. And actually, I'm not going to go full throttle. In fact, I should probably be looking here. See where it comes down. And I can make it come down a little long. Any second now, we could start in on it. We're doing it. It's happening. Do you see it? Going very slow. So we're on the surface. Where on the surface will we land? Usually, by the time as we get down there closer, we go long anyway. So having it back here, but also I think the moon's rotating that direction. So by the time we get there, the moon will have moved, and we'll end up back over here somewhere. Give it a little more. Hope that's too much. Back it up. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna try for that strip right in there. It looks flat enough, but of course when we get down there it's probably all cockeyed and rigid. Be an awful place to land. I think we'll go a little long. That as I get close to the ground I'll get nervous. Could be wrong. We'll end up right in the middle of where I don't want to be. That deep dark cavern. Maybe that's a cool place to be. Certainly gonna find out. Okay, that's enough tinkering. Let's see what we ended up with. We can get rid of that. Here we go. So yeah, we kind of want to do retro for most of this, nearly all of it, I believe. Um, that really, in fact, so as we approach, we need to. I should have gone much longer. I remember now. Prograde, we're going to push this out to here with the intention of landing right in that little strip. Uh, push it out. Push it out. Push it out. Yeah, that's probably better. And that might not even be enough. Because the thing is, when we get about in here, I'm going to need to lose a lot of speed. You know, I can't hit the ground going hundreds of meters a second. Um, and most of this velocity is tangential to the surface. Oh, we said a fancy word. Yep. That we're going to come in at 400 meters a second, you know, not straight down into the planet, but scraping along the road. Um, and so we need to lose all of that momentum. As soon as we do, we'll begin to drop straight down. Yeah? So somewhere around in here, it'd be kind of this a maneuver. Let's see if I can demonstrate that. Right, like that. Can we zoom in on that? Oh no. Um, I did not mean to do that. And here I am just wasting fuel. Criminy sake. What are you doing, you idiot? Did it again. Um. Push a button. Because the shift and zoom in feature, I thought, and I just, you know, I screwed up. Okay. So now that I've wasted all the fuel that we needed to get home, see, this is the thing that I was sort of, well, right. We're coming in at the speed we're coming in now, much faster than before. But about here, we're going to slam on the brakes, which is going to drop us more straight down. So we want this blue line to be long, because we're going to shorten it up. That's a good story. How long are you going to take to get there, man? Jeez. And we're not really going to do that. We're going to do it by eyeball. I think. Right? Just hopping into our vehicle here and going, my goodness, what have we gotten ourselves into? Retrograde's the place we want to be. Well, let's see how everybody's doing. Oh, yeah, we're excited. Get to see the moon. We should have got people to hop out and fly around when we were in deep space, just to get used to that as well. I should be paying attention. What's going on? Stuff's happening. It's happening quick. It's in real time. Boy, that moon is moving fast. Look how quick we're going. Gravity. Look at that. This looks like a nice flat place to land. How about we call it there? But just so we don't forget. Now also I have noticed, oh, there's another ladder here. Yep, that we can extend. Good. Because, you know, you have your backpacks, but sometimes in a panic, they're like, I can't get back in my ship. You know what I'm saying. It's about time to hit the slow us down and land somewhere right in here. It looks smooth from up here. That's probably pretty jagged. We'd never stop by that time, would we? Let's find out. Start killing some of that speed. Where are we at? That's about right. Oh, we're killing it. Nice. Easy peasy. It's the right vessel. How much fuel we got? Not enough to get home. We shouldn't land. We should head back now. Yeah, we don't have enough to get home, do we? No, not a chance. Silly. You silly. So you should naturally, right? Because we have the cool system, or the stabilization assistance system. I think that's it. Um, is that right? Maybe. Good enough. Naturally, we'll just go right into the retrograde, which is good as long as we keep headed toward the moon, right? So, like in the last 5 meters, when we want to actually land, need to remember to turn that off and just go to stabilization, because otherwise the rocket will want to turn over on itself, and that's not what we want at all. Picking up some ground effects. Can we see our shadow anywhere? Oh, I went the wrong way. Damn it. Already screwed us. Yeah, we're never going to get home. We're stuck here. That's the story of many trips to the moon for Kerbals. And in fact, you know what? I'm just about tired of that being in my face. I don't know if I'll be able to see it then. What is he doing? That thing's right where I don't want it to be. And they have this cool feature now. Or if they had it before, I've never seen it before. And I needed it. But that I could move it off to the side. See, but there, you're not going to be able to see. I need to move that now. There's too much moving going on. Leave it alone. Get back to the game. Oh, but now also I realized that needs to be moved anyway. It's covering up some of the buttons. Now is not the time for that. Well, since I've doomed my astronauts. Anyway, maybe the best thing would be is for them to crash and burn. Um, what is going on? Wow. Caught ourselves an eclipse. What? I'm mesmerized, and I'm gonna kill us. Nope. Dang it. Oh, it did the switch by itself because it's got a pilot on board that knows what he's doing. Somehow we ended up in the dark. Oh, that is like so eerie. We're in an eclipse. I'm scared. It's not normal, is it? Very careful. Can't see the ground. Oh, I did the wrong thing. It's alright. Give me more time. Oh, this is not going to end well. Is it? Maybe. I think we're there. Did you see that? Just about there. But we have some sideways motion that's going to just knock us over. These engines are so powerful. Whoa. Nope. and that was it. Oh, I should have just let it stay. I thought maybe we'll just go on home. It's not going to happen. And of course, I didn't, I didn't save it or anything. But oh, I bet there's always an auto save, right? It would have been some time ago. Um, oh wait, is that unless it was just like just now? I don't know. It's the only option I have if it's a save. And they're supposed to be auto saves. I think they're supposed to be auto saves. Oh, and there's, you know, you have to go through all this to get back into the capsule while it's hurtling towards the planet. So it is right there. We'll see the state of things. It's falling. It's not giving us the option to fly it. Must mean it is crashed and burned, maybe. Uh huh. Unless double clicking it made it happen. Or maybe there's the Kraken. Oh, here we go. Yeah, there's nothing left. Easy does it. Oh, let's hope. It's not gonna happen. Stick, baby, stick. We've landed. That was a weird eclipse thing that was going on before that we're not seeing now. And I don't think that's gonna. If we get the engineer to go out here and fix the landing gear, maybe that helps. There we go. Oh no, stop! Whoa, what was that? That's what we want. That worked. Yeah, but you know what I realized? The ladder's not over here. Where who gets out? Scientists going out there? Yeah, good luck getting back. I think it's J for jetpack. I mean, they're already stuck out there forever, right? We don't want him stuck outside forever. Yeah, this is where you go and have yourself a rescue mission. You gotta come and get these guys. Um, there's three of them, and I think we just have a three-person capsule. So we'd have to either make some sort of lander that has an extra seat in it for the pilot that's going to bring it down, and these three, or make a couple of trips to come and get them. And of course, since I don't have any of that stuff turned on about oxygen and food levels, they'd be fine for a while. I don't think they'd die. They'd just keep going since I don't have any of that turned on. Or I think it's a mod that you can get that. Right? Is it? Yeah. It's too bad the ladder's in the wrong place. Let's get off. What is jetpack? But as soon as I grab for it, I'm going to fall, and I don't think I'll be able to jetpack it. No, is that the wrong button? I have to let go first. And then I'm going to fall and not be able to get a hold of my jetpack. Hit the ground, hurt my feelings. And I need to... Yep, okay, here's what I'm going to do. Pause. Because I want to move that out of the way. And then I want to move that camera around. Just because that's what I'm going to do. Move the nav ball out over yonder. Is that right? Over there? Sure. Good. Apply that. Accept it. And then over here, let me see. Can I move that over there? That should work. Great. Save that. Uh-huh. Now jetpack? Nope. Am I wearing a parachute, not a jetpack at all? Damn. Oh, there's a jetpack there. What's the button for it? Dude, use your jetpack. Right, go for a walk then. Alright. Gotta figure out how to use the jetpack. Push a button. That's not it. That would have been a bad button if it... Yep. What was that? That wasn't what I wanted to happen. It's like a button to have him grab his jetpack, which I thought it was J. But you see, down there I'm hitting J. No jetpack. Nope. Ooh. Well, that's cool. I got a light. That's not a jetpack, though. What button was that? U? U for light. That's interesting. Could it just be... No, those are other camera angles. And that just makes him walk around. But as soon as I grab the jetpack, that'll be my forward, backward, up and down, right? Or side to side, up and down. Or is it the space bar? Space bar is jump. It's not jetpack. I think space bar is up and down when maybe it's thrust. Up and down. As soon as I get him to get his jetpack out. H? Nope, what is that? Detach. Oh, that's part of the system. Push another button. Grab. I can grab stuff and detach stuff. That's cool. Yeah, those are some features that I have not utilized much at all. Some mods I had that would allow you to grab stuff, but not in the full-on Kerbal attachment system. F? No. V? No. B? Oh, what was that? Oh, it changed the camera mode, huh? Hey, dude. You might be stuck out here. Huh. Button, button. Oh. Oh, that's doing stuff over there, huh? What? Oh my goodness. You know, I don't even think it'll tell us, will it? You can't get to the key settings from here. I have to go to the main menu. Is there a help button? Where's the manual? Well, that's something that shouldn't be holding me up, and is. Huh. I thought I knew, but it's not the button that I thought it was. Huh. All right. Do, 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 do. All right. Poor guy. I don't even think we can revert a flight when we're in this situation with him not on board, huh? Not even an option. Yep. Can't do it. Can't do it. Maybe I should go through some of that training. Please, sir. Tell me how to use my jetpack. Uh-huh. Huh. Did I look too quickly? Jump, run, grab, use, board, toggle, movement, mode, no. Orient view, toggle lights. We found that one. Found that. Deploy parachute. We pushed it and it didn't deploy. Because we were on the moon and it knew better, huh? We're already on the ground. EVA pack. Is that what we want? R? Didn't I hit R? Probably hit every other button but R. I think that's what we're after. I'm calling it a jetpack. It's EVA pack. Unless that's a snack pack or something. Okay. What was it? R. I hit Q, I know that. And E, but I didn't hit R, I guess. Ah, that's too bad. That's too bad. Where were we? Boy, look at all these. Let's do that one. Nose itches. Got an itchy nose. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do in this situation. They're stuck there. Do I just double click on it? Usually it says thing that it says fly me. Oh, I see it on the. It's down below my toolbar, right? I'm in windowed mode and I can't see behind my toolbar. And yep, I have a whole thing of why I can't put it into full screen. So I'm just not that smart. So we're stuck with this. What button was that? Oh my gosh. R. Giddy up. Is that it? S. For up? Yeah? Yeah. Alright. Easy does it, my friend. Let's see if I can... Oh, and it's... How do I... Up, up. Oh, wait. How do I straighten myself out? Unbonk yourself, man. Alright, come down. Easy. Okay. Alright, just get over here and face it. Make it easy on me. Go that way. So I don't have to work out how to get you tilt and pitch and what have you. Oh, wait, is it this? It is. I figured it out. Okay. How did I end up going backwards? There we go. Oh, and now I'm drifting that way. Go forward. I'll get there. Easy does it. And then we're going to need the F button, is that right? Where's the F button? You know. You're like, he's never going to see home again. And yeah, so... Alright, we stepped foot on the moon. But y'all are stuck there. So make yourself comfortable. Sitting like this on your back. You'll be here a while. Well, good. Okay. So now what? Well, you see, the way I fly, alright, that's the kind of ship that, right, we just can't revert at all. It's not what I meant to do anyway. I meant to hit this button. Right, the C button gets you inside the capsule. Pilot's chair. Looking out of Jeb's eyes. I guess this guy's on your right. Must be on the left. Yeah, Bob on the left, Bill on the right. Bill on the right, and Bob on the left. Yeah. Poor Kerbal's stuck on the moon. Right? I mean, otherwise, yeah. We got nothing. We got 101 meters per second of delta V. We get up high enough to kill ourselves when we fall back down, and that's it. That's it. So we need to design a mission to come and rescue these Kerbals. Can't really do it with the rocket that we just used, because that's gonna trap the rescuers there with them, and they'll need rescued. So we'll need something with a little more giddy up, or we just end the mission and move on. They'll respawn in 2 hours. Yeah, but you know, it's too bad we couldn't get ourselves back right now. But you know, that happens a lot. It's a learning process. Yeah. I had a feeling we'd have trouble. I usually need much more than the recommended allowance. but that's pretty good. You know, that was a nice little trip to how do you get a rocket to the moon. There you go. Not anything about how do you get one back. That's something you got to figure out later, right? That was a legitimate plan back in the day, right? I'm sure y'all know, but right, they were all like, "Let's just send them, and then we'll figure figure out how to get them back later." Um, we'll just get them there though. So we got that part done. Um, but they're definitely there for good. They're stuck. We'll have to get them some other time. Yeah, poor Kerbals. It was a good landing though. Just not enough juice to get home. We came, we saw, we took a walk around. All right, so what do we got back at the Space Center? Is there anything off the shelf we can go get them with? Because I don't really feel like much building one right now. But I don't know. Time, I got time, I guess. What time is it? Oh no. See, I started late with this one. Um, so yeah, maybe we ought to just call it there. I got Kerbals on the Moon to come and get, so that could be a thing. However, I think tomorrow, right? Earlier I did some dirt rally. Um, you know, I need more practice at that, so that's something to look forward to. A little bit of Kerbal just to get the feet wet on it again. Try to remember where the buttons are, how to use the jetpack or the EVA pack, how to call it the right thing. The EVA pack is not a jetpack. Things like that. Some docking would be nice to get into again. I'm going to need some of that. I got a cool ship to build. I think it's cool, but who doesn't think their ship is cool? So, um, but Kerbal Space Station or Space Program 2 is out next week if everything goes to plan. So I'll be playing that. Um, Tomorrow though, I'm yeah, I got to finish up or well finish up, but continue playing the Transport Fever 2. Yeah, it's just a small map, but we got into it and um, yeah, in the middle of it. So I want to finish that or right, hook it up, play more on it. Yeah. So that's what I'll do tomorrow. And that's it for this one and hopefully more Kerbal Space Program to come. It's fun stuff. Good. All right. I'm going to end it there then. Yeah. Yeah. Bye.